Hello, I'm Josh, the CEO and co-founder of Gusto. Welcome to Gusto Showcase. This showcase is a look at how Gusto keeps getting better for small businesses. Over the past several months, we've introduced nearly 75 improvements across Gusto, shaped by real customer feedback. Because great businesses aren't built on one big win. They're built on thousands of small ones. The everyday moments where work gets easier, decisions get clearer, and running your business feels more manageable. Today, I'm going to be visiting small businesses and sharing with them what we're doing to make their life easier and better. Emily, Heather, I'm so grateful to be here.
Yeah, thanks for visiting. We started this business as a way to provide free pastry training to people with barriers to employment. And then we help our students get jobs as bakers and pastry chefs after they leave us.
So at the beginning, it was just the two of you. Then you started adding more people.
At any given time, it's going to be either like a team of 5 or 6 of us, all the way up to 15, depending on the time of the year. It eventually got to the point where I started using just like a Google Sheet to track everyone's hours. And that got way too complex over time.
On the contractor front, we had gotten feedback and we knew it was kind of a project that we wanted to get to where we actually bring more of that same W-2 functionality to contractors so they can decide different places to do the payouts. They can do reoccurring payments. It's kind of one screen to go now do payroll for both the employees and contractors. And so that's based on feedback from customers like you.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Small businesses don't need more complexity. They need fewer steps between what needs to get done and having it done. A lot of what we have been building is about removing friction, turning things that used to take extra emails, forms, or follow-up into something that gets done automatically for you by Gusto. For teams like Emily's and Heather's, that shows up in one payroll experience for employees and contractors, recurring contractor payments, and fewer hoops to jump through every pay cycle. The goal is simple: less process and more progress. So you mentioned earlier that you found out about Gusto through your mom. So what does your mom do?
So my mom's a CPA, and she actually works with lots of small businesses, helping them set up their payroll. And she was the one that told us about Gusto.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Could you introduce me?
Yeah, of course.
The small things really do add up. One less step here, one less interruption there, and over time that becomes real time savings for a small business. Joanne, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Tell me more about how you first came across our product.
So I came across Zen Payroll back in 2014. At that time, I probably had 40 clients I was doing payroll for, and along came Gusto, and it seriously changed my life. I now take vacations in January.
My mother-in-law is a CPA, and I remember when we were just getting started in 2011, shadowing her running payroll for businesses and seeing how much she was doing by hand, manually.
Right.
Part of the genesis was, hey, this seems like a whole bunch of stuff that could be made simpler, easier. And if we do it accurately, reliably, then we could actually become a partner to not just the business owner, but the accountants and bookkeepers of the world. So one thing we've done is in the accountant dashboard, we added more to the dashboard to help them be more equipped and smarter to know which of their clients might be a good fit for 401k, which of their clients might be now at the threshold to be a good fit for health insurance or tax credits, right? Which clients might be eligible for an R&D tax credit or a 401k tax credit.
Right. Yeah, with the R&D credit. And we did it through Gusto because you get a credit with your payroll taxes. And so Gusto will take care of that.
One thing I love about this story is that it shows all the ways Gusto helps small businesses, including working with our accountants. That's why we've built clearer guidance right into the flow of work. For accountants, that means clear visibility into compliance requirements and savings opportunities for their clients. So you're not just getting the work done, you're making better decisions with more confidence.
But, my clients come to me for that information, and to be able to do all that in one place is great.
We don't view Gusto as a tool. We aspire to be a partner to small businesses.
Welcome to Puffin Pediatric.
I'm excited to be here.
Can't wait to show you around clinic. Come on in.
Our goal is to make your business more successful and make your life easier in ways you can actually feel day to day. I heard about Puffin GPT.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I just always try to meet families where they're at. I was able to make an AI-based bot that would give accurate, what I think, the best possible medical information for kids. And we put it on our website. Little Dr. Puffin in their back pocket that they can have anytime they want.
We have the same mindset. We should be where you are and where your team is. not have you have to come to where we are. So if you're inside a ChatGPT and they don't have to go separately log into Gusto, they can just go access that from where they are already.
Yeah, anything to ease the workflow and not having to go from window to window or phone call to phone call that'd be amazing.
One of the draining things for a small business owner is context switching. It is the constant stop and start of bouncing between tabs, tools, and workflow, just to answer one question or finish one task. So we've moved more of that work into the places where your work already gets done and the tools you use every day. With Gusto connected to tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and Slack, payroll admins can ask questions about their people and payroll data, get fast insights, and even run payroll directly from chat. The point is not to create one more place to work. It is to meet you where you are already working and get the task done. Less switching, more work getting done.
Every minute you guys save me at the computer is another minute I can hang out with the family, and that's what it's really all about.
Thank you, Dr. Fracken, for sharing your story. We're honored to serve you at Gusto.
Thank you. Don't forget a lollipop on the way out.
I'll grab one.
Big changes matter, but so do the small changes. And together, it all adds up.
We have a large staff, but most only work 5 hours or less a week. So it really takes a lot off our plate to just have them track their own hours. So I pretty much don't have to do anything at all. When it comes to them, it's very easy.
I heard that there was a recent payroll run where there was a mistake. If you don't mind sharing kind of what happened.
Our crew had just expanded beyond 10 people. And when I did the double check on the hours, what I needed to do was expand the drop down to 20 to 25. And then I would have seen a couple people that I missed.
What we can see in the data is what you were paying previously, and is there any outlier or big shift. We have functionality now related to what we call like payroll assist, just looking at literally the debit volume, right? What amount of money is being taken from your account? How does that compare to prior cycles?
So it would absolutely save us time if there was a feature that kind of was like, hey, like red flag, this person's getting paid way more than normal, right? Are you sure you want to move forward with this payment?
Another way small businesses lose time is needing to redo work. Fixing a mistake, rerunning something, retracing your steps, or tracking down a payment issue after the fact. So we've made Gusto smarter behind the scenes, catching unusual changes before payroll is submitted, flagging hours that look off, and automating more of the repetitive work. That is what automation should feel like. Less cleanup, more progress.
I'm just endlessly thankful to have partners like Gusto. I mean, we wouldn't be able to do half of the things that we do without Gusto.
And that's a wrap. Gusto Showcase is our opportunity to share with you all the features and functionality we've been building to make your life easier as a small business owner. We're thrilled to have gone through this with you, and we're honored to serve you. Thank you for listening.